about comeback season, and we got to talk about who we think is going to win comeback player of the year. And because y'all are here, I'm gonna pull a mark. Jalen Hurts is my vote. No, I'm joking. He can't win comeback player of the year after that debacle y'all had in the middle of the season. At least we doing it in the off season. This list was long. I was going through all of the names, and I was like, so many quarterbacks that you can name: Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins, Anthony Richardson. There's another name that's very easy. I think he's gonna always be comeback player of the year until he actually finds his footing again. Deshaun Watson. But I'm gonna go with the other Cleveland Brown player on this one. I'm gonna say Nick Chubb. I know that one your pick. I hope that one your pick. Woo. Hey man, Splash Bros era over, but the Dummy Bros just started.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Now, I was sitting there and I was like, who's been the most consistent player on the Browns outside of my man Myles Garrett? And you gotta say Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb has been like the first or second pick in all of the fantasy drafts. Nick Chubb has always found a way in the end zone. He's been just been that dog, if you want to say, no pun intended. And that injury that he sustained was gruesome. And if he can come back and even be half of himself, man, if he could just run past a trash can like Zeke Elliott do on them videos, shout out to FFC coach. That right there says a lot about just who this kid is. So that's my vote. Dark horse, Anthony Richardson. And it seemed like we got the same pick. So Dave, I want to see who's your backup.
Dang, Tomo.
The list, man.
I was hoping you wasn't gonna pick Nick Chubb. Jeez.
Look at the play. Like, it's too easy to say Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? I had two other ones that I thought about. And I'm going to be biased here. My comeback player of the year is going to be Talanoa Hufanga. Talanoa Hufanga missed most of last year because he tore his ACL. He's going to come back with a vengeance this year. Especially now that Tashawn Gibson is a free agent. He don't have to worry about him taking his spot. He got Jair Brown on the other side. The defense has improved a little bit more. So I think my vote, if it's not Nick Chubb, it's going to be Talanoa Hufanga. I think he has a great chance of being able to make an impact on defense as well. And my other pick would have been Kirk Cousins, of course, because of injury history. Then think about what he's going to be able to do in Atlanta. Just because of the running back he has, he's going to help Kyle Pitts out, Drake London. That offense is going to be fine. And as long as they're able to protect him and he's able to play his game, he has a great chance of being comeback player of the year. He's going to throw for 4,000 yards, of course. He was going to throw for 30 plus touchdowns. So he can have an awesome year. And just imagine if he gets into the MVP conversation, because he is a dark horse MVP. But so he got an opportunity. He got an opportunity to win it. But my vote is going to be Talanoa Hufanga. I chose to be biased here because I'm expecting a huge season from him defensively. San Francisco's right now is rated the second best defense in the league for coming up for next season. So I think he's going to be huge for that. Of course, we got all the other guys, Bosa, Fred Warner, my boy Dre Greenlaw, but Dre Greenlaw's not going to be able to start the season to be able to be in that conversation. That's why I had to go with Talanoa Hufanga.
He had the Achilles injury, right, in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was another reason, man. Like, it was just like outside of Kyle. The Kyle was y'all Achilles heel, and then he had the Achilles situation. Like, I don't want to bring up old memories, but losing in the Super Bowl gotta hurt.
Yeah.
But Tom Brady losing the Super Bowl sometimes too. But if we talking about Kirk Cousins, right? Wouldn't we have to also say Kyle Pitts has a chance to be comeback player of the year too?
That's true. That's true.
That poor kid got drafted by the Falcons and ain't seen the end zone until like last year.
But then again, it wouldn't be comeback player for Kyle Pitts because he's never had a good season.
You right. We was have to say it's comeback season for the Falcons altogether because the way they did him, man.
Yeah.
Now we got a little bit of time. It's been a while for you. I mean, when the last time you seen the Broncos limp there? Like without Von Miller, y'all don't win one. No. So
So I want to ask the audience, since we have people that are commenting, we got time. What other names other than Nick Chubb, of course, other than Kirk Cousins, who's another person y'all believe could be comeback player of the year?
Sean Payton.
Um, yeah, that's true. I mean, but that'd
I
be
just did
funny.
that because baby in the comments, man.
That would be funny. What about Zeke? Zeke could be comeback player of the year. You think about him being able to run for over 1,000 yards, possibly helping out the Dallas run game, who doesn't look like it could be there. Russell Wilson is another good choice. That's a good one, Blaze.
I got you.
That's a good one. Yeah, he definitely could if he plays up to par. Even if he plays like he did last year, because last year he didn't play bad. If he plays like he did last year, or just a little bit better, I think he has a good chance.
I think if the Broncos was winning, he wouldn't be looked at the way he's looked at because he's actually, like you said, he was good. They was just losing games.
Yeah, the team was just bad overall, all around. Then you got Aaron Rodgers. It's possible, but that offensive line still stinks, so I'm not sure if it'll hold up for him to be able to be what he needs to be. But it's possible because
They
it's
got
Aaron Rodgers.
Tyron Smith, man. They be all right.
Yeah, that's one side. I mean, he may have the same effect that our guy Trent Williams has, so he might have the same effect.
I think so because I mean, even on bad legs, he was able to hold Brandon Graham away from Dak Prescott. So I mean, just saying.
I mean, it's one old man with another old man. So
You are correct in that one. Because Brandon Graham has been playing since the Cowboys dusted videotapes off to watch Super Bowl replays, okay? But it's very tough for him to get it. Who you talking about? Kev? You say it's very tough for him to get it because of the names he'll be battling. I mean, if you're talking about Zeke, yeah, that'll be a tough one because again, Nick Chubb, all he gotta do is get probably like 800 yards and some touchdowns, and they're gonna already be looking at him as a better selection than Zeke would be. Because Zeke played last year. It wasn't like he went through an injury. He was just in New England.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can say shots back to you guys. Let's do this right quick. We got a couple this is what happened when you end early.
Yeah.
Let's say Deshaun Watson has a good year. What's the numbers that can get him this award?
The numbers, I'm gonna say 32, 33 passing touchdowns, 3,500 passing yards, 800 rushing yards, and he don't run that much, so I'm not even gonna say 800 rushing yards. I'm gonna say 4,000 yards passing, 350, 400 rushing yards, 8 picks, and the team wins 11 games. I think he has a great chance.
Okay, I like those. Okay, Jamar Chase was hurt and Jettas. I mean, only reason I didn't pick Jettas is because of who his quarterback's going to be.
Jettas would more likely be called like offensive player of the year. They wouldn't give him comeback player of the year.
And it's going to be tough.
Yeah, I think he would be in that position to be offensive player of the year, not comeback player of the year. The comeback player of the year usually goes to like guys that have been out of the league for a while or hasn't had a good season in a while, not or people that got like hurt. Jettas played at the end though, so it's not like he didn't miss the entire season. He ended up playing at the end.
And he said,
Jacoby Brissett. I mean, has he ever really had a good season to say that he would be comeback player of the year?
He was doing good before your boy started.
That's true. He was. Well, I remember he came in after Jimmy G.
I mean,
so
he still. Yeah. I think he should have kept that. I'm just saying, Jacoby, wherever he go, he's a solid quarterback. As far as what he. All right, one more, and then I'm gonna ask you another question right quick. Jameis Winston. I'm surprised nobody said in the comments. They lucky I wasn't down there. I'd have said it. Jameis Winston.
That's my guy. That's my guy. He's hilarious, but nah, I don't see it. Who's the quarterback for New Orleans? Is this still Derek Carr?
Yeah.
Maybe him. Maybe he gets better this year. I don't know.
You know, I feel bad for Derek Carr because my whole FJA campaign really started with Derek Carr because of Joe and how he used to compare him to Dak. And then I was like, well, what has Derek Carr ever done? And now Derek Carr is like to the wayside in New Orleans, just having slightly good games and had to deal with Jameis Winston for a season on the sideline. That's a good bet.
Some people don't even know what Davis Winston playing at.
He with the Browns. He with the
Oh yeah,
Browns. So
he is. That's
again,
why he is the backup.
yeah. So if Deshaun goes down again, Jameis Winston is their starting quarterback.
Yeah, I think the easiest choice had to be Nick Chubb though, just because he was hurt and he has that opportunity to come back and do that. So
I thought the easy choice was Aaron Rodgers because I had a media love him.
yeah, that's true. And he did get hurt the first game of the season. So yeah,
Saying, I bet you he won't carry the flag out this year. He's like, nah. Y'all get somebody else to do that. I ain't doing none of that. I'm walking right out here and we playing a football game. Y'all can scrap all that.
the man ain't even in the he ain't even in at mandatory training camp right now, mini camp right now. So
That's a whole nother that's a whole nother issue within itself when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. But
yeah, he pulling his breath off.
that with a whole nother oh no, he played for the Jets too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's do this. I want to ask you just one question because Joe caught me like this the other show. Miami Heat, right?